Today, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, eliminating the constitutional right to abortion nationwide. The High Court decision had been anticipated after a leaked draft of the opinion was made public last month. Now, crowds on both sides of that issue demonstrating on Capitol Hill today. ABC's Justin Finch has the latest on this decision that had been a constitutional right for nearly 50 years.
Law enforcement at the ready outside the U.S. Supreme Court, where crowds have been gathering after word the court has overturned Roe v. Wade. The decision evoking different reactions from anti-abortion and abortion rights activists.
Now, with Roe gone, let's be very clear. The health and life of women in this nation are now at risk.
President Joe Biden blasting the decision, calling it out of step from the views of most Americans. Inside the Capitol, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi weighed in, and House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy showed support.
It's a slap in the face to women about using their own judgment to make their own decisions about their reproductive freedom.
Americans celebrate this historic victory because we know it will save the lives of millions of children.
For a near half-century, abortion has been a constitutional right, now overturned by the court's 6-3 conservative majority. In Jackson, Mississippi, the state at the center of the challenge to Roe v. Wade, mixed reaction.
I'm grateful to the Lord that Roe v. Wade has been overturned.
Women without means will suffer.
26 states are poised to severely restrict or outlaw abortion. 13 have so-called trigger laws banning abortion upon the court's decision to strike it down. Republican Senator Susan Collins is now calling out Justices Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, saying their votes are inconsistent with views on abortion rights and Roe v. Wade that they expressed in their Supreme Court nomination hearings. And now across the U.S., Democrat-led states are expanding their abortion rights access. Outside the U.S. Supreme Court, I'm Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
Justice Thomas said as much today. He explicitly called to reconsider the right of marriage equality, the right of couples to make their choices on contraception. This is extreme and dangerous path the court is now taking us on.
President Joe Biden voicing his concerns following the Supreme Court's decision, and could overturn Roe versus Wade put other presidents in danger, like the same-sex marriage and decisions about contraception. Justice Samuel Alito offered assurance that those were not at risk, but he was undercut by Justice Clarence Thomas, who explicitly called for the court to reconsider those rulings, saying, quote, "We have a duty to correct the error established in those precedents." Now, this is exactly what liberal justices have feared. 12:04 right now. In a statement today by the CEO of the Planned Parenthood region that includes Hawaii, Rebecca Gibran, says, quote, "It is my promise to every person in Hawaii that Planned Parenthood will never back down. We will keep fighting with everything that we've got to ensure that everyone can have access and the care that you need to control your body and your life." Senator Mazie Hirono also releasing a statement saying today is a horrific day in America. The Supreme Court was confronted with a fundamental question: who should have control over a woman's body, a woman or a bunch of politicians? Today, the Supreme Court decided that it should be a bunch of politicians. Their decision to overturn Roe will go down as one of the worst decisions in the history of the court. And also, Governor David Ige issuing a statement today saying, quote, "Hawaii law already protects the rights of individuals to make their own deeply personal reproductive health decisions, including the right to seek an abortion and abortion care. I will do everything in my power to ensure that women retain control over their own reproductive choices," end quote.